Welcome to the stream. My name is Prakash. Hopefully, I can hear myself. That'd be kind of awkward. Um, yeah, let's hear. Huh. Nope, can't hear myself. Oop, this is gonna be awkward. Okay. Um, hold on. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. All right. Let's go here. Let's go here. Gotta figure this out. Oh, it's really low. Okay. We gotta fix this. Hmm. My gain is up. Hello? Okay. Hello. Oop, that's not what I need to do. We're off to a great start. Okay. Hmm. It's still pretty low. Okay. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay. Wait. Oh, now that's pretty loud for me. Wait, hold on. Why is why is this saying? Oh, okay, cool. that's off. We gotta increase this. Yeah, that's too low. Okay. How about now? Let's hear. No, I want it to be. Okay. Damn. Started 6 minutes ago. Damn. Started 6 minutes ago. Okay, now it's doing an infinite loop. Okay, I'm checking it on my phone. Okay, now it's doing an infinite loop. Okay, I'm checking it on my phone. Okay, if you can hear it in there, then that means. All right. I was like, what's going on with the. Let's lower this. Okay, let's do like 19? No, 18. Okay. Also, yeah, let's try this music. Oh, that's not how. Wow. Wow. Okay, that's pretty low. Okay, let's do. Okay, that's pretty low. Okay, let's do. Okay, that's pretty low. Okay, let's do. All right. All right, we're gonna close this one. Wait, I need to unpause it so we can hear the music. All right. Let's see how about. Hello. Hello. Okay. Cool. I think I got it. All right. No more monitoring my thing. Cool. Woo. I do want to hear myself talk though. But maybe I shouldn't have done this right now. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, we're getting off track. Yeah, we can worry about the music later. Or not. because I don't want to hear music. I don't want to like listen to it. So I'll put it here. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna ask my friend to check my stream, and then hopefully we can actually start. We can actually start. Oh, it's gonna loop. It's gonna loop. It's gonna loop. Okay. Copy link. Send it to. Okay. All right. While this is happening, my dude's gonna be checking for if. Because I don't really want to hear. Okay. Can you hear? Can you hear the. Okay. All right. Let's actually start getting into what we are actually supposed to be doing today. um I'm starting off strong. Uh hmm. Jeez. It's just said that I wasn't going to do this, and then I'm still continuing to fix the stream. Uh, um, and it says chat is disabled for this live stream. So, bruh, I'm messing it up today. Okay. Why is the chat off? Oh. You selected the setting to disable comments. The YouTube may have turned off comments for some content for safety reasons, like protecting minors. Your channel or audience is set as. If comments on your video have been temporarily turned off, updating your video's comment settings will allow. Okay. Mm. Bruh. Go to go to YouTube Studio. Left. Let's click settings. Okay. Community. Defaults. Okay. So all right. Screw this. Let's just actually do what we're supposed to be doing today. God. Okay. Hi. Sorry. It's stream has been on for 17 minutes. Okay. I'll apologize in advance. But today I'm starting day 1 of my self-taught CS degree journey. We're going to be going over some we're going to be doing discrete math or discrete structures, and I'm going to be going over the chapter on logic, and let's just get right into that. Okay. So, I don't know. Yeah. Can you hear the background? Okay. All right. Well, let's get to actually studying. All right. Propositional logic. Proposition is a sentence that declares a fact that is either true or false. Just for clarification, I have taken discrete structures in a college course, and I didn't have difficulty with it, but obviously I need to refresh myself on just the basic principles of, like, logic, set theory, graph theory, just like logic gates and all that stuff. And what better way to do it than just starting all over again and just like refreshing myself. So I'm on this website called GC, Discrete Math, and yeah, that's I can hear the beep. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we're not going to worry about comments right now. I apologize in advance. Tomorrow's stream will be a lot better. Also, for clarification, I would like to do this continuously until either I've landed a job in the specific field, or once I've completed, my degree, and yeah, that's kind of the goal. What am I doing? All right. Proposition is a sentence that declares a fact that it's true for us, and that is a capital of Iowa. Yeah. So, okay. Propositional logic consists of a set of formal rules for combining propositions in order to derive new propositions. In Python, we use Boolean variables, typically P and Q, to represent propositions, and Define functions for each propositional rule. Each rule can be implemented using the Boolean operators and or not, discussed in the section of operators and expressions. Yes, I remember this. A truth table is a method of showing truth values of compound prepositions using the truth values of of its components. It's typically created with rows representing possible truth values and columns representing the propositions. Yes. So I think, yes, negation. So it's P and then not P. So like it says, today is Friday, and then if that were not the case, it is not the, if it is not the case, today is Friday, or more, yeah, today is not Friday. So it's true, and this is false. And if it is Friday, then it's true. So the preposition, it's just the reverse of that. So if it's not Friday, it's false, and if it is Friday, it's true. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's swap over to just try doing that. Negation.py. All right. So just copy this and see how that goes. Oh, that's why. I was like, why is this not working? We have to do these for loops. Sorry, I should be prefacing all of this. So I have like a background in computer science. I started taking classes in like 2019, and yeah, a lot of stuff has happened in the past, and I'm currently trying to restart my path onto, so I have a bit of knowledge in computer science or programming, specifically in this case. Yeah, it was C++ in the beginning. I took intro to computer science, and then part 1 and part 2, and then I took a data structure and algorithms course, and then I did computer architecture, and discrete math. Yeah, I'm trying to like remember. All right. So okay, so the definition. So it's a function of hope these are entered properly. So the definition of negation. So this is the parameter is p. So return not p. So if you print, so for p in this list of true and false, if a is equal to the function negation p, so then print out pa. So it would print out p, which is in here. Yeah. Yes. So from what I'm going off of, wait. Okay, I was like, I was so scared. I was like, wait, didn't I not switch the scene? And they're just like looking at what I'm not. That'd have been awkward. Okay. So yeah. So just in the case of studying over here, if you see, let's go. Oh, nope. It's not. So in the case of, yeah, so basically we just created the truth table in the Python. And oh, gotta switch over. Um, and yeah. So yeah, true, and then it's false, and then it's true. Okay, let's go back. Why does it feel like I'm like educating other people when I should be educating myself? Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Um, um, but it'd be better, yeah, if you're like talking out loud. So okay, so this was negation. Might need to work on better. So it's conjunction. Oh my gosh. It's work in progress, guys. So P and then Q and then P and Q. From what I remember, we're gonna have to clear this whole thing. Okay, so and so there's not, so not and and or. That's okay. So yeah, if it was true and it was true, then it would be false. So if I'm trying to think of, yeah, I am in a rock band and I am a rock. Oh, sorry, I am a rock and I am an island. So then if both of those are true, then why did I put false? Jeez, it's not what I meant to do. So yeah, it's true. So if I am a rock and I am not an island, then we can't be a rock and an island. And I'm assuming, yeah, if I am not a rock and I am an island, then I am not a rock and an island. And then if I'm not a rock and I am not an island, then I am nothing. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I think this is kind of the conjunction, the truth table. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to clear this whole thing. Oop, nope. Can I make a new layer? Yes. Let's do layer 2. Let's close this one. Oop. Actually, how about not? Let's just go. I'm making this really complicated. Just erase. Hello. All right, let's just reload. I don't know why it wasn't doing that. Okay. Yeah, let's try this. I should be printing out this. We'll probably go over this later. Yes, the code below indicates this because so this is the conjunction function. Return P and Q. So it's declared before the for loop, and then this is just the title. So P, Q, and A, and then go through a for loop of a list of true and false. For Q, so we have to go into the index. We go into the list and then we go to index Q. Yeah, because we have to go through. Wait, am I doing this right? Hmm. Yeah. So yeah, we're in P. Yeah, sorry. I was like, what am I? Am I stupid? Oh, okay. So from what I can tell is that we are in the for loop of this list of true and false, and then we go into Q, another for loop within this list, and then we are getting A, and then we apply the function, and then we return P and Q. Let's try it. Let's run through this. Okay, so I like seeing that. Okay, so or I could just open this. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, yeah, you print this out, the type, like the labeling. We go into P, it's true, and then we go into Q, and it's true, and then um, we return. We go back to the function, and then it returns P and Q, which would be that the return value be true. So then if this and this is true, then we print out true. Ooh, right. Okay. And then we go back. So in the case of this, so let's try that out. So P, Q, P, and Q. So true, 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 false, 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 true, false, and then false, false, false. Sorry for the writing. Okay, so yeah, let's go here so I can just have some reference. So yeah, we did the first P, Q, and A, or we could just put a so true, 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 and then we're on this sequence of true, false, and true. So we take in. Oh my gosh, my neck. We take true and false. We return the value of false. True, false, which equals false. Yeah. And I'm assuming, yeah, we just do this over and over and over again. Yeah, and someone in the comments, sorry, there is nobody in the comments. Let's take that back. Let's go back. Nobody's in the comments. Uh, but in the future, if I can figure out why there's no comments, yeah, someone can help me understand this from, because like I'm kind of understanding, like, because yeah, we're going into this. Wait, because we need to have a list, and is it module, like is it a module program somewhere else, or is it pulling in data from? Or am I not getting this right? So for P and hmm. Okay, yeah. This is where I'm like tripping up because I'm just like, why am I already not wrapping this concept? So let me code this actually because my brain is not working right now. Oh, who's texting me? Okay. All right. So um what am I doing? Okay. Let's run. But I want to go in here. Yeah, why can't I just do this? Why is it like indented? So let P. Mm-hmm. Okay. We. All right. I think I understand now. Okay. All right. Let's move on to disjunction. That's conjunction. Or just refresh this. Um, so it is which is 2 or. So the truth table would be P and Q and P or Q or A. So she studied hard, or we'll use that example. She studied hard, or she is extremely bright. So if she studied hard, or and she is extremely bright, then it's true. So if she studied hard and she's not extremely bright, or am I doing that right? Oh, sorry, it's not a negation. Okay, my bad. So yeah, she is studied, or she is, it's one or the other, so then it's still true. If it's yeah, it's just then it would be still true. If it's she's not studied hard and she is not extremely bright, then it's false. Okay. I think, yeah. So if she's studied hard and she's extremely bright, she's extremely bright. She can be one or the other. So it's true. So she studied hard, or she is extremely bright, then it's still true because one of the conditions is met. It's just or, and then yeah, the vice versa of this, and then but in this case it's negated because it's neither one or the other is true. It's both of them are not, so it becomes false. And it kind of is the opposite. Oh, that is why I got tripped up. It's because it's and return P and Q. Okay. Because I was like, why am I like not getting this? Okay. Cool. All right. And yeah, so it's or. The function is called, the parameters are P and Q, return P or Q, print out the label for P. So you go into P, sorry, this is, I forgot the term, but this is not the index. I forgot the word, but it goes in here, and yeah, it's goes in here, and then it goes in here again, and then yeah. All right, let's do inclusive disjunction. So P, Q, P, Q. Oh, it's XOR. Take either two Advils or 2 Tylenols. So, yeah, I would say that you take you can take this, which is true, or you could take that, and this is true, which is it's XOR. So, yeah, it would be false. And if it's true and it's false, because you can't take both of them, which is why it's false. But if you could take, sorry, it looks like a true. If you take this one and not the other one, then that's true. And if you take, it's the vice versa of that. So if you don't take this one, you need to take this one, then it's true. And if you don't take any of them, then It's false. Yeah, this is really. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I think that's. Okay. Um, yeah. Okay. All right. So implication. So if this is true, then this has to be true. So basically, like an if statement. I can't write right now. So yeah, p. If p is true, then therefore. I think therefore is like that. So it's q. So let's do p and q, and then p and q. So true. So if this is true, and this is true, therefore that is true. So if this is just false, if you didn't get 100 on the exam, then you didn't earn an A, which wouldn't be false. If you if you did get 100 on the test and you didn't earn an A, then it would be false. Or maybe I'm not reading this right. So it's true. And then, so I'm assuming. Oh, okay. This has to be true, and this is based off of this. So P has to be true. Then this will always be true. Okay. I'm getting, all right. Based off of the condition, then yes. Okay. Yeah. So true. If this is true, then this is false. If this is true, then this is false. And if this is false, then this is true. Or now I'm very confused. The P and Q B propositions, the implication of P and Q denoted in mathematics by P. If P, then Q is shorthand for the statement if P, then Q. As such, implications require Q to be true whenever P is true. If P is not true, then Q can be any value. In other words, implication fails is false, then P is true and Q is false. P if and only if Q. Right. Okay. So this is true regardless. Let me read that one time. So requires P to be true. If P is not true and Q can be a value, then Q can be any value. In this case, P is not true. It's true. In other words, when P is true and Q is false, so we're gonna have to come back to this. I'm kind of like not. Hmm. Okay, we'll come back to that. So the converse. So it's not Q. Therefore, it's not P. The converse of that, and then inverse. Not P. It's not Q. The truth table for these propositions are shown. So yeah, let's try that. So Q. Um, is it Q first? Yeah. Or we. So true, 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 right? Yeah. And then that could be true too. Not, yeah, they're all true. So let's do true and false. This can be false. Right? And then that'd be, yeah, true. If it's not, that would make it false. So it'd be true? No, it'd be false. Oh, no. We're doing it in the opposite order. Yeah, I was right. I was like, this would be false. So if we do false and true, so that'd be true. That'd be false. Right. And then false. And then that'd be true. False, false. They could be true. True. And then I think it's true. Yeah. True. And true. Oh, why did I do that? Translate this statement. If an integer n is divisible by 4, then it is divisible by 2. Yes. If an integer n is divisible by 2, then it is divisible by 4. The contrapose would be if an integer n is not divisible by 2, then it's not divisible by 4. And the inverse would be it's not divisible by 4, then it's not divisible by q. Okay, let's by implication. Let's try the okay. Okay. All right. Let's just get through this, and then we can go to neat code, and we can start doing some code. What am I doing? Okay. My application. So P, Q, P, Q. Or if and only if. So true, true. If it's raining outside, and if only if it is cloudy, then it's true. So if it's raining outside and it's not, then it's false. If it's not raining outside and it's true, it's contingent on both of them, so then it's false. If both of these are, if this is not true and this is also not true, then I think, yeah, it would be false. Oh, sorry, true. What is this? Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's just go to yeah, let's do some code because right. Not that. Opening that. Okay. Oh, that's not what I was trying to look for. All right. You may have noticed that when we call the print function, we put variables and strings inside of parentheses. That's because the function can be defined with parameters. Def. Greet name message. Okay. In the above code, we define a function called greet that takes a parameter called name. We call the function by passing in alice as the argument inside the function parameter. We then print the results. The power of parameters is that we can pass different values to the function and get different results. This allows us to reuse code without having to type it all out for scratch every time. We call a function so we can pass values, variables, expressions as arguments to the function. In the code, define a function called farewell. So it takes a single parameter. The function should print goodbye. So just use a message and then print message. Oh. Wait. F string. Oh, that's why I was like, what are you doing? I was like, what am I doing? Can this work? Yeah, I was right. Okay. Next. Multi-parameters. Functions can be defined to accept more than one parameter. The parameters are separated by commas in the function definition. Calling the function, the arguments are also separated by commas. Def greet, name, greeting, message. Okay. In the code editor, define two functions, two-sum and three-sum. The two-sum function should take two parameters and print their sum. The three-sum function should take three parameters and print their sum. Okay. Call that. Right. Oh, it's only AB. Um, Eh? Oh. See? That's why we need a freaking read. Okay. All right. Return statement. Functions are even more extensible than they seem. Instead of just printing a value, you can also return a value from a function. This allows us to use the result of a function in our parts of our code outside the original function. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Functions are even more extensible than they seem. Instead of just printing a value, you can also return a value for a function. This allows you to use the result of a function in other parts of your code outside of the original function. So def add in the code editor, create a function named product that accepts 2 parameters and return their product. Nice. A little bit slouching in my chair. In Python, you can add type hints to your functions to indicate what type of data that function expects to receive in return. This is not required, but it could be helpful for other developers who are reading your code. Def add. To add a type hint for a parameter, you add a colon after the parameter name, and then the type of data you expect to add it. Return type, you add it. And to add it, return type. Oh, I see. After closing parentheses and then type of data you expect to return before the colon. Type hints don't change how the function works. For example, we could still pass a couple of strings to the at above and it would still work. What if we had a function that did not return anything? The return type would be none. So, yeah. In the code editor, call the function greet with the argument of neat code. Call the then print the type. What am I doing? So we declare the type, the name to be a string, and then print the type of the return value of this. Yes. Huh? Oh, okay. Ooh, okay, I am confused now. Wait. Hmm. Okay. So in the code editor, call the function greet. Yes. Then print the type of the return value of the. Yeah, I set it to none. So why is it still? Okay, I'm gonna. I'm. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so. Jesus, I did this all wrong. Okay. All right. So yes, it's a greet function. The name is a string, and then it returns a none value. Then uh, back. We are going to print out the hello. Hello. Um, F string. So it's name. And then Jesus, why am I like not getting that? And then we save the results in there. So code. And then yeah, you print it. Type result. I was like, bruh, what am I doing? Hmm. Okay. Hmm. All right. Scope, consider the following code. So n equals 10. You print n, which is the output is 10. Um, there is a function, print number with n. The parameter is n, labeled as n, but it's taking in 11 because we declared you're running the function below. So you're getting two different scopes. Oh yeah, I remember. So yeah, two different scopes for one's private and one's public, or one is global and one's like internals too. So that's why in the function itself, it is not being printed at all. Because this one changes its yeah, it's, it stays the same there, but it is changed here in the definition and in the function. Yeah, so first is n is assigned. Yeah. Okay. To prove the variable n inside the function is different than the one outside, consider this code. Def add 1, n equals n plus 1, print add 1. What do you think the output of the last statement will be? Will it be 10 or 11? Run the code and enter to find out. So add 1, n equals n plus 1, so it's 10. It'd be 11, I think. Oh no, it's still 10. I thought it. Oh, okay. Then that means that it doesn't matter where it's at in the program. It can be, as long as it's not in the function itself. It has its own like scope within the function, but it can be. I thought normally I remembered that like precedence is taken place in the code depending on where it's at. So if it's like at the top, it has like more precedence, and it's yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So global versus local scope. Here are a few more examples of illustrating scope in Python. Um, declare variable, none, select function. Um, so the return should be none. Inside the function is only 10, so return nothing. Um, and then print inside the function only. This will raise a name error. In the code above, the variable inside the function only is declared inside the function declare variable. The variable has a local scope and it's only accessible within the function. Attempting to access it outside of the function will result in a name error. So it's kind of this has a local scope and is only accessible within the function. Attempting to access it outside the function will result in a name error. N equals 10, def print global variable, none print n. This will print out because n has a global scope, right? Versus the variable was inside of the definition. So this, yeah. We saw earlier that the function has a parameter with the same name as a global variable. The function will use a local variable instead of global variable. Variables declared outside of any function have a global scope. They can be accessed from anywhere in the program, including inside functions. Variables declared within a function have a local scope. They can only be accessed within the function in which they are defined. Local variables are created when the function is called and destroyed when the function exits. There's a bug in the code on the right. If you try to run it, you'll see a name error. Can you fix it? Yeah. Gosh, my neck. Ooh. You can specify default values for parameters in a function definition. Def greet name equals world print hello name plus greet. This will print hello world. Greet Bob. This will print hello Bob. Right. So the scope of the return statement would be within. That's because we're talking about default arguments. So by default, the name would be world, but then in the function below, you can change it to Bob, and it will print out Bob. In the above code, yeah, we have given the parameter name as default value of the world. You can call the function without any arguments. The default value will be used. If we call the function of the argument, then the argument will be used instead. You can also have multiple parameters with default values, but the order of the parameter matters. If you have parameters with default value, all parameters after it must have default values. This is valid. You can also have multiple parameters with default, but the order of the parameters matter. If you have a parameter with a default value, all parameters after it must have default values. Ah, okay. Um, hmm. Hmm. In the code editor, update the function greet so the second parameter has a default value of. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hey, Bear. Anyway, cool. Sorry, baby. This is my firstborn. Say hi, Yumi. I'll be done soon. Yeah. Mm. Mhm. Mhm. Is everyone coming in? Okay, well, this is Kaya. He's being Kaya. Kaya. Okay, Kaya doesn't want to see. Just want to say hi. Okay. Mm, mm, well, welcome, whoever. Mm. This is my. It's the second oldest, Mika. All right. I feel like I need to wrap this up. Um. Okay. Okay. Um. So essentially, I think this channel is going to be about building a strong foundation in computer science, specifically like programming. I'm trying to get a job as a software engineer. Um, and I kind of just want to record the process of me, doing this. And it's going to be tough and rigorous, I believe. I think there's going to be days where you know, it's hard. Either work gets in my way, or schooling or whatnot, but or just life in general, but or yeah, my mental state. But yeah, I think that it will be possible. I just have to keep my head up and never give up. Um, yeah. I want to have the schedule of this to be almost every day. Um, I think I might have to have like just at least like one day off. I don't know specifically which one that would be, but um, maybe a Saturday. Yeah, I don't think I can do this for 7 days straight. But maybe 6 days, and I think that the stream should be maybe at least 3 to 4 hours maximum. Um, I think two is where I kind of get into the groove, like like either coding or like studying or comprehending what I'm like learning and whatnot. Yeah, I don't think anything past four is like good. Like I don't think anyone can study for that long, but um, yeah, I think it's just consistency is the key that I'm trying to emulate in my work and in my work ethic. I just want to just keep doing this until something happens. Uh, Recording the process, showing people that it is possible. I don't have a degree in in computer science. I think I prefaced earlier in the stream. I've been I started in 2019, and things happened. Obviously, COVID. A lot of like family stuff has happened, and I'm finally taking this seriously because you know, doing leak code and is not. I my mental state is like bruh, like I just have my leak code out already, but like I don't know, like the most simplest question, the two sum question um problem, but yeah, I need to start practicing every day, and cuz like my mental fortitude is not up to par, like it, and I think everyone has like a breaking point. And I did apply to a lot of software engineer positions. I got some interviews, didn't pass most of the interviews. And so um, the mental state of just not getting accepted, and, it kind of like creates like this type of like limbo state where you're like, oh yeah, like I'm doing this, I'm not doing this, like I'm applying to a job, but am I really practicing? And then if I do get this interview, am I going to pass it? Like it kind of just like, again, in a limbo state of like uncertainty. So I would want to have more certainty in my my process and how I do things. And yeah, I'm just gonna record that journey, and hopefully people like the content that I provide. I want to do more content in the future that is kind of fun, and like has some sort of comedic relief. It's like has some satire and all that stuff, like, but I need to have like a foundation basis point where at least I like I'm proficient in a language. um uh I know how like system design, like system architecture, like complexity theory, all that stuff. Like I just want to get good at that stuff, and then eventually I can build better projects, which then would help me be able to start doing more like creative stuff with the videos, and then go from there. But again, I need a foundation starting somewhere. So yeah, I am quite hungry. I was gonna stay until it's been like 2 hours, but kind of hungry right now. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, I should have prefaced that. Yeah, like more in depth. Yeah, the schedule. Kind of want to. Yeah, I said it's going to be 6 days a week, not 7. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I'll come to that conclusion in a bit. To think about it, but yeah, I want to. Yeah, I want to be consistent. Maybe it might have to be every day. Who knows? Until like I know what I'm talking about, or like I know enough, and I would want people to be part of the stream. Like I would want the the community like that I'm building to be like, oh yeah, like this is the problem that like you're solving, and like you need help, because like again, I'm not proficient at this at all. Like I'm just like truly doing it consistently. Like I do know a little, like I'm not like a novice, but I'm not like, bro, if you're telling me to do like a medium to hard leak code problem, like I'm not like I could start it like, but like can I finish it in a timely manner? Can I understand like the complexities of the the algorithm? Like can I do any of that? Like and then also explain my process in like basically in an interview. I no, I can't do that right now. It's gonna take some time. So yeah, I just want to build up my consistency, my work ethic, and hopefully that starts somewhere. But yeah, the premise is just to build a community, and hopefully that is what will happen. Um, what else can I talk about? I talked about like the content. I talked about the schedule. Oh yeah, like it should be minimum 2 hours, maximum 4 hours. It shouldn't be anything less than that. Unfortunately today I'm kind of hungry, and I just wanted to like put my foot in the door if they say what they say usually. So yeah, we talked about the future, talked about the goals, the premise of the channel, like the schedule. Oh yeah, the stream. So the stream, it's a work in progress. I don't know if people were watching at that point, but like I was like 15, 16 minutes into the stream, and I was like trying to fix the audio and like the background music and like the scenes and sources and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen again. Hopefully that won't happen again. Yeah, the audio was horrible. It was like in mono. It was not. It was just in one. It was in the left ear. I was like, shit, I need to fix this. And so I fixed it, and then yeah, it's audio is good. I think the background is good, but I just need to fix the scenes a little bit, fix the audio quality, fix the bit rate, the audio quality, the video quality, put some like, chat, like I'll actually allow people to post in the chat, because I don't know why there was like a discrepancy in like the YouTube studio thing. I was like, why can't people chat in the chat? Like it was like turned off, but then I like looked at it and they're like, oh no, you have the ability to have live chat, but I don't know what happened. Yeah, we're gonna fix all that, put some overlays, maybe in the like a future. Right now I'm just trying to grind and work. Trying to think of more things to talk about. I think it has to do with the. Oh yeah, my. I remember. So for my past subscribers that so before I started doing, well, I'm just started right now, but it's been like a 5-year hiatus of me not being on YouTube. And so my content prior to this was reaction content, and I would, show like shows that I wanted to, that I really enjoyed, like Steven Universe, or like anime, like Attack on Titan, or Made in Abyss, or yeah, all that stuff, or like cinema type of stuff, like, or films, or like TV shows like Game of Thrones, and yeah. So I did a lot of like reactionary like content, but I kind of stopped because the time to do that, like I was spending like 6-7 hours of like I would spend like maybe 1 or 2 hours recording, and then like 6 or 7 hours of editing every single day for like almost a year and a half. And I was like, I was too cheap to buy an editor. I was just like, I can do this myself. I can like do my own like overlays. Sorry, not overlays. I can do my own thumbnails. I can do all this stuff. And yeah, it just didn't like happen. So yeah. I will be doing that. Sorry, I will not be doing that this time around. I will actually, be doing something different. But yeah, if you're from that channel, and if you're from my old channel, and you are expecting the content that I had prior, unfortunately, I'm letting you know that that won't be happening from here on out. This will be more of an educational based channel, and providing like, educational content. Like, again, I'm not a teacher. I don't have a degree in this. Like, I'm not a master at all at this. I'm just showing my process of me coding every day, and I'm trying to, influence, my generation, or like older generations than me, younger people, or people at my age. I want people to be like, anyone can code, anyone can learn how to do it. Just, you have to be consistent, and yeah, consistency, and then eventually you hate it, and then eventually you love it, and then you can't be apart from it. And it's like learning how to ride a bike, or learning how to drive a car, or learning how to play the piano. You hate it at first, but eventually it just becomes like second nature. So and I have a huge affinity with technology, and software, and applications and whatnot. Oh yeah, I forgot to preface. Yeah, I did web development for a while. I know that web developers are not kind of like the same as like software engineers. Like, we deal with, again, like the front end and the back end, and then creating the API that will, like you can pull the data from the back end and then pull it to the front end. That's what I kind of did. I built websites and stuff like that, and I freelanced my time from like 2021 till like even now. But I just want to build stuff. I want to build like, actual applications, and I don't want to like just like copy, paste, repeat, like, building websites for like, small businesses or like, people who want to like start their own, like online businesses, like, like a lot of like Fiverr, Upwork stuff, a lot of like Squarespace or I forgot what the other one was called. I can't really remember, but yeah, I want to actually build stuff, and web development was just like, I still will do it. I still will build web apps and stuff like that. But I just want to build some software, maybe make a game or something like that. Like, who knows? So that's the premise of this channel. Again, to people who are watching or who aren't watching, welcome. Hopefully you stay or subscribe, enjoy my content. Try to not talk too much, because I do talk a lot. Yeah. I'm trying to like think of shit to say. We talked about the schedule, we talked about the goals, the premise, the like just grinding, being consistent, my past viewers who watched before. Yeah, I think that's, maybe I could talk for 6 more minutes and then I can end it. It could be exactly at a 2-hour thing. What, honestly, I don't know what else to talk about. Oh yeah, just or I could just talk about yeah, I love building stuff. I have so many ideas of like, like applications that I want to make, software that I want to make, games that I want to make. I'm really interested in doing all that. But again, you gotta actually code and actually think. Be like, oh yeah, like this is gonna take time, like. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I was in a boot camp, and my capstone was like, bro, that was hell. It took me like almost 2 months to like finish it, and I was like, damn, like I got to do this consistently. Like, if I want to do this like full time and I want to be like, an actual like programmer, like got to like dedicate time and schedule and, like do like Kanban boards or stuff like that. Like break all, like it's a lot, like, and I think I had like a really huge, I wouldn't say a huge expectation, but I didn't think that I was like ready for that. So yeah. But I'm ready for that now. So well, I think that's everything I can talk about right now, and I will be ending the stream, yeah, within, it's almost 2 hours. It's a fuck. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys will see me tomorrow. You hope you subscribe, you like the the channel, inform your friends, all that fucking YouTube, fucking formality shit. Just if I can't say anything other than like what I want, it's just I hope everyone has a good time watching. Like they can relate to me. They could be like, oh yeah, like he's struggling with me. Like, oh bro, this guy's like doing the same thing I'm doing, and like I started and then I stopped. And I didn't get the internship or the interview that I wanted or the job that I wanted, but this guy's grinding, so I'll grind too. So I kind of want to just build that type of community where we can all like cope with copium together. Yeah, I can't talk anymore. I'm just running out of shit to say. Anyway, I'll be here tomorrow, and stay tuned. All right, peace, guys.